Welcome to another lecture on soft computing. During this lecture, I am going to discuss some properties and laws that are followed by fuzzy sets. Okay. We all are aware with the classical set theory, and we are very much familiar with the properties and laws that are followed by classical sets. Most of the laws and properties are also followed by fuzzy sets, and we can easily verify them with the help of membership functions. Okay, so one of the very well known set of laws is De Morgan's law. De Morgan's laws. I am not going into much details because we have studied these laws during the multiple subjects earlier. Okay, so we will discuss these laws just in the context of fuzzy sets. Okay, so as stated here, that union of two fuzzy sets, if complemented, it is equivalent to the intersection of the complements of individual fuzzy sets. Okay, as stated here. So, and in the same way, complement of the intersection of two fuzzy sets is equivalent to the union of the complements of individual fuzzy sets. Okay, so let us verify them with the help of an example. Consider this one. Here two fuzzy sets A and B are given with their elements and corresponding degree of membership. So in order to verify this law, which states that complement of the union of two fuzzy sets is equivalent to the intersection of the complements of individual fuzzy sets. So let us obtain union of fuzzy sets A and B. So if you recall, union can be obtained by comparing the two membership functions, and we take the maximum one for the union of the two fuzzy sets. So here in this example, union is obtained like this. Compare these two values. We retain 5, here we retain 7, 4, 9 and 6, the maximum one. Okay, now take the complement of this union. So complement is obtained by subtracting the membership value from 1. So by applying that rule, we obtain the complement of fuzzy set A union fuzzy set B. Okay, and it is written over here. We have highlighted it with red color. Now obtain this value, find complement A and complement of fuzzy set B by subtracting their membership functions from 1. We get these values for complement of fuzzy set A and complement of fuzzy set B respectively. Now take the intersection of these two complements, and we get the same value, the same set as we obtained here. Both the sets are highlighted with red color, and you can observe that both are same. So it is easily verified that this De Morgan's law holds in this case. And this is not the only case. Whatever the case may be, you can take any example, you will get the same thing. Okay, let us verify the second law. Here complement of the intersection of two fuzzy sets is same as the union of their complements. Okay, again we have same sets fuzzy set A and fuzzy set B. Find the intersection. Intersection simply means that you have to take the minimum membership value. Okay, by that rule we obtain the intersection of fuzzy set A and fuzzy set B. Now take their complement and we obtain the one represented by red color. We take the complements of two fuzzy sets and now take intersection, rather it should be union. It is the typo. Okay, it should be union, and you see that we have taken union, although symbol is mentioned here. This is intersection, but it is union, and we verify that this law also holds. Okay, in this sequence there is another set of laws, distributive laws. Okay, as stated here, if there are three fuzzy sets, so these equalities holds. C intersection of A union B is same as C intersection A union of C intersection B. Okay, so we can again verify these laws with the help of some example. So here in this example we have three fuzzy sets A, B and C. Now we have to verify this equality. Okay, so take A union B, we get this. Now take C intersection, whatever we get here. Okay, so as a result we get the set which is highlighted with red color. Now the right hand side we have this equation. Find C intersection A, we get this. C intersection B, we get this. Take the union of these two sets and we get a fuzzy set which is highlighted again with the red color. So you can compare the two results and both are same. So it is verified that this equality is true. Now verify the second one. Again three fuzzy sets. Find intersection of fuzzy set A and fuzzy set B. We get this. Take union with C and the set we obtain here, and we get a fuzzy set which is highlighted with red color. Take union of C and A, union of C and B, we get these two fuzzy sets. Find intersection of these two fuzzy sets and we get another fuzzy set which is also highlighted with red color. Compare the two results and you can observe that this equality is verified. Another set of laws, commutativity, which simply means that A union B is same as B union A. Similarly, A intersection B is same as B intersection A, and you can easily verify it with the help of some example. Again, two fuzzy sets A and B given here. Find A union B, we have this. B union A, again we get the same set. So it is verified that A union B is same as B union A. In the same way you can verify that A intersection B is same as B intersection A. Okay. The next set of laws, associativity laws. Here we have two equalities. C union A union B is same as C union A union B. C intersection A intersection B is same as C intersection A intersection B, and you can easily verify it with the help of some examples as given here. Okay, these are simple examples, there is no need to explain further. Okay, so I leave it up to you. So let's come back, and the next set of laws is idempotency laws. It says that A union A is same as fuzzy set A. Intersection of any fuzzy set with itself is that set itself. Okay, and you can verify it with the help of some chosen example. It holds for every fuzzy set. Okay, identity laws. If you, as in case of classical sets, if you take union of a classical set with empty set, then you get that particular set itself. In the same way, if you take union of a fuzzy set with the empty set, then you get that fuzzy set itself. If you take union of a fuzzy set with universal set, then we get universal set. In the same way, if you take intersection of a fuzzy set with empty set, you get the fuzzy set itself. If you take intersection of a fuzzy set with universal set, then you get again that fuzzy set itself. The transitivity laws, it simply says that if fuzzy set A is subset of fuzzy set B and fuzzy set B is a subset of fuzzy set C, then A is also a subset of fuzzy set C. You can verify it with the help of some given example. Three sets are given, A, B, C. You can see that fuzzy set A is the subset of fuzzy set B. Why? Because for all the elements, the degree of membership is, in case of fuzzy set A, is smaller than the corresponding degree of membership in fuzzy set B. That's why fuzzy set A is the subset of fuzzy set B. And you can also observe that fuzzy set B is the subset of fuzzy set C, because for all the elements in fuzzy set B, the degree of membership function is smaller than corresponding degree of membership in fuzzy set C. That's why B is a subset of C. Okay, so you can observe that for element 2 in A, the degree of membership is smaller than corresponding degree of membership in fuzzy set C, and it holds for all the elements. Okay, why? Because if membership function A is smaller than membership function B and membership function B is smaller than membership function C, so it simply means that membership function A is smaller than the membership function C. Why? Because these membership functions are simply representing real numbers. So these properties hold in case of membership functions. So that's why you can say that fuzzy set A is a subset of fuzzy set C. So law of transitivity holds. Okay. The another important law is involution, or it is also known as double negation law. Okay, it simply says that double complementation provides you the same fuzzy set. Why? Because to obtain the complement, we have to subtract the membership value from 1 Okay, suppose membership function value is 0.3. So for the complement you get a membership function value 0.7 by subtracting it from 1. So as a result we get membership function value for the complementary set is 0.7. Now take complement one more time. Now you have to subtract 0.7 from 1. As a result we get 0.3. So that is the original value of membership function. So double negation or involution provides you the same fuzzy set. Okay, so that's all for today. These are the important references that you can follow for the concepts that I taught during this lecture. Okay, thank you.